Today, we're joined by a special guest, and Mr. Javed has actually been on this channel before. We're going to be talking about mindset, going from no money to a multi-million-dollar portfolio, and how exactly he did that. Welcome back to the channel. My name's Cody, and today we're talking about mindset. Javed, welcome back to the channel.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, it's a pleasure to have you. And we are going to be talking about mindset today. You've mentioned in conversations with me over the phone that's been very important for you to develop over the years, especially as you've grown your portfolio. And you've built quite a significant portfolio. So can you just share a little bit with the watchers and listeners exactly where you're coming from, what you've done, and the impact that a solid mindset has had for you?
Definitely. So I believe that the most important part is that your personal development, which require the emotional intelligence, the street smartness, which is not formally taught by the mentors or the gurus. They usually focus on real estate, the specialized knowledge, but if the personality does not match with the knowledge, so it's kind of impossible to apply that knowledge on that personality, which is lacking personal development, which includes your persistence, your action, your being proactive, self-motivated, resilience, and much more to it. So I believe that we should have, for the secret to success is not only the specialized knowledge, but also your personal development, which includes emotional intelligence, how to overcome fear, how to take action in spite of fear. That is one of the breaking points for the success, I believe.
And over the years, how have you built up your mindset around real estate? Because you've done a lot of creative structures. We talked a little bit on our last episode about options, lease options. There's some different strategies that you've done that can be intimidating for a lot of people. How do you find comfort? How do you feel comfortable really just moving forward with all that?
Yes, so I believe that your social interactions with people, which includes like your personality, so that you should be able to take action and build up the rapport, a warm connection with people before they will do business with you. So people do business with the people they like. People do business with the people they trust. So we have to build up that trust and the connection before we can talk more into business with anyone. So I believe that those three things are extremely important, which is right you, like it's right Mr. Cody or right Mr. Javed, and right personality. Before that, any specialized knowledge of real estate, creative real estate or conventional real estate will apply.
So it appears that our approaches are very similar, that we put the relationship first, opportunities follow, and the mindset is other people have what you want and they have the confidence, they've got the knowledge, and you should go get in their circle and meet with these people because they can help give you the confidence and the tools you need to move forward. Is that right?
That's right. Yep. Absolutely.
Awesome. And what are some resources that you've found along your journey? We talked about Rich Dad, Poor Dad. That's been one that's been pretty inspirational for you. But other than that, what else has really helped, or who else has helped shape your path that folks should look into?
Think and Grow Rich, personal development classic book, the best book out there by Napoleon Hill. So actually, Napoleon Hill is my invisible mentor. So I learned a lot out of that book. So I sincerely recommend that because that build up your decision making, your persistence, your personal development, so which will make you a better person. At the same time, How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie. So that shows us how to build up those connections and the relationships in order to grow the business with people. Because like I said, people trust you, then they will do business with you. That your credibility is most important, especially for the creative real estate.
From Think and Grow Rich, what was your biggest takeaway? I actually have, to this day, have not read that book. So what was your number one the golden nugget from that book?
Persistence, persistence, and action, and decision
Okay.
making. Persistence, action, and decision making. So that anything you can visualize, you can materialize. Law of attraction. So that builds you up as a personality, a successful person before you become a successful business person. So it's important that you are disciplined, a disciplined person, and you don't get distracted, and you overcome fear and greed, all those negative emotions, and take action in spite of fear. Because mostly people don't take action because they want to see the whole road clear before they start driving, which is not possible.
I wish it was,
Yeah, life is
but
like yeah, life is like a zigzagging river. We can only see so much. After that, we have to trust in God and take action based on our knowledge and on our faith. It's impossible to see the road clear all the way. So that's one of the reasons people do not take action. They get frozen. They start, and they at the 80% of between 80 to 100 is called frozen zone, and they get freeze at that time and do not complete the transaction and do not complete the project they started. So as a result, we do not get rewarded, sir, until we complete the project.
absolutely. I just met some folks that they're doing some projects, so quite a few of them, but they don't finish any of them, and they wonder why they're always stuck and don't have any money. It's because they never finish the projects they start. They just keep taking on new projects. Now, as far as your personal journey, how long have you been buying real estate?
I'm actually into real estate since 2008 actively, since the recession came. And that was, I was preparing myself, educating myself from a long time. I believe that your inner world is equal to your outer world. The
Yeah.
law of manifestation does work in the real life, which means that actually your thoughts leads to your feelings, and your feelings lead to action, and action bring results. If you kindly look at this equation, you will feel your thoughts and your feelings are your inner world. Action is the bridge, and results are the outer world people can see. So your inner world is equal to your outer world, provided that bridge is there. What is the bridge? Is the action.
And you've been taking action for going on 16 years now. I mean, this didn't happen overnight. So you've been true to your takeaways from Think and Grow Rich. You've been consistent. You've been taking action for an extended period of time. I mean, you're almost going on 2 decades here of investment experience, just personally, which that's a significant amount of time to devote to anything, let alone investing. So you're living by what you're preaching, which is great. So that's fantastic, Javed. Do you have anything else you'd like to share with the listeners as far as the mindset? Because you've demonstrated that you could do this for a long period of time. In 16 years, 2008 to 2024. I mean, you've put a lot of time. You've probably been put through the ringer, had some tough experiences, but the persistence, that consistency, I'll just show up type of mindset's gotten you through it. Is there any parting words you have for folks that are maybe feeling stuck, going through a hard time, or just starting their journey?
So I believe these three things must work simultaneously, which is like your right personality, your financial literacy, which is like we mentioned, creative financial literacy by Robert Kiyosaki, cash flow quadrants, rich dad, poor dad, and at the same time, Daniel Goleman's those books, emotional intelligence, that does help at the same time with along with the real estate knowledge. So all these three needs to work effectively in order to apply that knowledge you got, so you can take action. Massive action and knowledge bring results.
Love
If
it.
you, if you get frozen, you do not take action, nothing will happen. So that's why a lot of people buy a lot of expensive courses from real estate gurus, mentors, and end up accomplishing nothing or a little. The reason because your personality need to be worked on, and they need to understand the difference between the types of income, like passive income, earned income, or portfolio income. So, and which income is treated how. And passive income is real estate asset produced income. And if they do not understand the details about it, they will not take action, unfortunately. And they don't take no action, there's no results. So that's why, and unfortunately, these gurus or the mentors, they should also include with their courses to work on the personality so that that knowledge can apply on their personality so to bring the results out.
Perfect. Well, I appreciate those parting words. Everybody that's watching this, there will be a follow-up episode to this from Javed coming soon. We're going to talk more about lease options, different types of purchasing methods. So stay tuned. And if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. Javed, where can people follow you?
Javed.realestate Instagram, please.
All right. Well, make sure to follow Javed on Instagram to follow his journey. And we'll see you next week.